Welcome to the installation video for the Scissor Jack Stabilizer, a product designed to provide enhanced lateral support to stabilize units when parked. Lower the scissor jacks until they barely touch the ground. Do not apply any tension. Where the scissor jacks are attached to the frame or RV, measure the distance from the center of one scissor jack to the center of the other scissor jack. If the measurement is between 60.5 inches and 72 inches, continue to step number 4. If the measurement is greater than 72 inches, the cross brace must be extended as described in step 3. If the measurement is less than 60.5 inches, the product will not fit your unit. On fifth wheels or travel trailers where the distance between the scissor jacks is wider than 72 inches, the cross braces must be extended to compensate for a wider install. If this applies, remove the bolt and nut at the end of the smaller tube. Extend the tube by pulling the end of the rod out by 5 inches. Reinsert and tighten the bolt and nut. Assemble the cross brace sections. Insert the inner square tube into the outer square tube. On the larger outer square tube, the mounting hole should be positioned upward. On the smaller tube, the mounting hole should be positioned downward. Twisting the tensioning rod to ensure the inner tube is seated completely into the outer tube. If it is properly seated, the inner tube will expand when the tensioning rod is turned clockwise. Once seated, rotate the tensioning rod counterclockwise until it stops and the cross brace is at its shortest length. On one side of the RV, remove the inner bolt at the bottom of the jack that holds the lower assembly and the jack foot. Identify if this bolt is 3/8 inch or 1/4 inch. If the bolt is 3/8 inch, replace the scissor jack bolt with the provided 3/8 inch by 4.5 inch bolt. If the bolt is a 1/4 inch, use the 1/4 inch by 4.5 inch bolt and sleeve in place of the 3/8 inch bolt. Insert the bolt into the scissor jack from the right side of the jack. Place the spacer on the bolt and slide the small end of the cross brace onto the bolt. Tighten the nut and bolt until all of the slack is out of the bolt. Do not over-tighten. On the same side of the RV, using the second X-Brace at the adjustment end, remove the inner bolt at the top of the jacks that go into the upper assembly. Identify if this bolt is 3/8 inch or 1/4 inch. If the bolt is 3/8 inch, replace the scissor jack bolt with the provided 3/8 inch by 5 inch bolt. If the bolt is a 1/4 inch, use the 1/4 inch by 5 inch bolt and sleeve in place of the 3/8 inch bolt. On the top of the scissor jack, remove the outer bolt and insert the new bolt from the left side so that the spacer and large end of the brace can be bolted on the right side of the jack. Tighten the nut and bolt until all of the slack is out of the bolt. Do not over-tighten. Repeat on the other side of the RV. Retract both scissor jacks to ensure they come up completely. With both jacks fully retracted, rotate the tensioning rod clockwise on both X-braces until there is a slight amount of resistance. To engage, lower your scissor jacks to the ground and tension them as usual. Make sure the scissor jacks are bearing the weight of the RV. Connect the extender tool to the tensioning rod and extend it by turning the handle clockwise. Once you feel the tension, rotate the handle another half turn and stop. To disengage, relieve the tension of the X-brace by rotating the tensioning rod counterclockwise. Approximately 20 to 25 turns is usually sufficient, but more turns may be required if the scissor jacks are extended further than normal. Once the tension has been backed off, you can retract your scissor jacks as usual.